tell you a story which Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to say. A Brahmachari who went on a tour and he came to a small little street and there were some people there. They said, don't go on to this street because there is a very poisonous cobra living there. So he said, don't worry about me because I know the mantras to control the cobra, so don't. So he went and the cobra came out. He managed to make him peaceful. And then the cobra said to him, sir, now that you have made me peaceful, I feel so good. Please, can you give me that mantra by which I can be like you? He said, I'll give you the mantra. But if you need to take this mantra from me, you need to stop biting. The cobra said, okay, I promise. So he gave him the mantra and went on his way. Several months later, he came back on the same path and he found little boys playing marbles on the street. So he asked, how come you're not afraid anymore? Where is the cobra? He said, oh, that cobra, that guy has broken his backbone. He's inside the hole. What happened? He said, we came to know he stopped biting. So we one day caught him by the tail and shook his bones off. So the Brahmachari went and called him, hey, yes sir, I am here, Guruji. He said, what happened, my spine? He pulled him out and knowing whatever he knew, he put him back to shape. And then he said, what happened? He said, you said not to bite. He said, what kind of an idiot are you? I told you not to bite. Did I ask you not to hiss? One hiss would have been enough from you. People would keep away from you. So sometimes in this practical world, it might be necessary to hiss, but don't bite. As long as you live in this relative world, even if you don't hate people or if you want to build up a state where you love everybody, in practical things, like for instance, if somebody breaks into your house and is trying to take your wife away, would you say, I love him? I say sorry, I'm sorry if I said anything wrong. So then one has to exercise one's capacity to defend, which doesn't mean that you hate the person. Hatred is different from defending someone from being hurt. Sometimes living in this world, while you must say that I must free my mind from all negative tendencies and so on, because I see the spark of the divine in the other person, so he is also divine or she is also divine. But that will happen only when you see it. Till then, during sadhana, it may not happen. We should aim for it. However, we should also learn to sometimes put on an act in this world. Otherwise, you cannot survive it.